What's up, guys? It's your favorite QB coach. Give me 6 months of your time, and I'll give you the best golf swing
of your life.
Whoa. So welcome back to the channel, guys. As you can see, we have another Gaijin on the channel, another American actually. So why don't you introduce yourself?
はじめまして、グラントです。よろしくお願いします。My name is Grant. I'm from America, and I look forward to working with Kiwi Golf.
Yeah, and Grant, by the way, so for people who are watching this, you do live in Japan and you are trying to play on the JTTO, correct?
That is correct, yes.
And also, guys, he hits it incredibly far. What's your driver head speed? It's like Goju Yan or Goju something crazy like that?
I'm not sure what the meters is, but it's around 124, 25 miles per hour.
Yeah, so probably like Goju Yan head speed, which is ridiculous. So
it's pretty fast.
That's great in America, but however in Japan, we all know the courses are very tight in Miskashi. So is that something we need to work on, correct?
It is. I need to work on controlling the driver a little bit more to help improve my scores.
You could probably swing a half swing and still hit the ball 300 yards. So we're going to try to maybe do something today. We'll see.
I look forward to it.
All right, let's do it. This is going to be tough. We're going to have to try to do it right around maybe here. So try to feel like from here to here, you're outside.
Okay.
But then when your hands just start to get past the shoe, this is when I want you to feel like you go 90%.
Okay.
And that's where I want your top to feel. Let's test out that timing with that haku percent how much. There you go. There you go. I want that shaft to feel up towards the sky. Oh, ho, 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 ho. It's terrible. Do it again. No. What do you think?
The downswing feels really good. The top of the backswing I still think is a little across the line, but we'll see here.
Let's take a look. So outside still.
Yep.
Gachi, good. Here, good. Here's the top. So this one I think is almost the best one we've had today.
Yeah, it's better than what it felt. Top of the backswing.
All right, not so bad. And then as you came down, we're still getting into a good spot here, and then going through. All right, so that timing is really close. Would you agree?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot closer than
because last lesson we were not able to do a single swing where we got the club head outside the hands and then got it into a close to perfect top.
Correct, yeah.
So that's good. So we're starting to get the timing to where we don't get too flat too early, but we can still get flat at the top.
Yep.
That's like the end goal, right?
Right.
For the golf swing. All right, let's keep going. We gotta push them more. And if you got questions, Grant, anytime, feel free to ask. All right, so here, so hands are basically positioned inside the foot line.
Okay.
And then once you get here, now we're just going to feel like immediately. This is the no fun part of the lesson is getting that much, how much? How do you feel on that one, Grant?
That one, not so great. The way when you rotate the forearm after being outside is, you have to rotate it quite a lot.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to get that exaggerated feeling.
In that quick of a time.
Right. It's the golf swing is such a, is 1 point, whatever seconds. So you don't have much time to rotate the club, but
exactly. And that's why, if we need to, we can slow down the swing. It'll be easier for you to do it, and then you can build up again. And that's typically what we recommend to amateur golfers. But actually, I think Grant can do this at normal speed right away. And as we see here, club head is pretty far outside. And there's the top.
Yeah.
Right in line with the hands.
Right, yeah. It definitely looks better on camera than what
it felt, correct?
Correct.
So this was kind of the starting point. And actually, this is even, your starting point was better than the original. So that was the starting point there.
Yeah.
So really, really inside, and then really kind of crossed. Now, I think we definitely reversed the pattern. So where it's a little bit outside, and then basically, not quite fully laid off, but like pretty much right where we want it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. So we're kind of getting the best of both worlds. Grant can still be confident with the takeaway and not feel so crazy.
Yep.
but still get a good top of swing position.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I've never really heard that many people talk about the rotation of the left forearm. In the backswing that much.
But it's definitely, well, unless you're like a really cross the line type of player, all players who are laid off, like the short, quick players that fit your model, have that, because that is the body part that affects where the shaft is moving. Right. I can't do this, and the shaft cannot go this way if I do this.
Exactly.
Inhumanly possible, unless maybe you have like 4 arms or I don't know, something crazy.
Exactly.
Golf is easy, right? All right, so show me that takeaway. There you go. Then your reference point is when the middle of the hands is just inside the shoe. And then from here, now we're going to go to the top and we're going to get something like this. That much, Gret. I want to see like a crazy, crazy flat top. Grant doesn't like my hair. He wants me to shave it off. Let's take a look. All right, so good P2 outside the hands. Oh, nice.
Best one yet.
Best one yet. So outside initially, then flatten.
But the funny thing is, that's not even. You wouldn't say that's a flat golf swing.
No, not at all.
I have that feeling of. I mean, this is the feeling at the top, but in reality, it's perfectly on plane.
Because you have that muscle memory. Like imagine, so you've been playing now for how many years? Maybe 17 or 15?
20 maybe.
20 years?
Yeah,
oh, you started young.
I started playing multiple sports.
Yeah.
I say the age of 2, but very, very young. Very, very young.
So you've been playing 20 years. I can probably guarantee you that at least 10 of those years, you probably had a similar top, or maybe a little bit different, but similar-ish, right?
Right, for sure.
So then think about it like, imagine if you were to go to school or go to work on the same route every single day for 20 years, and then you have to switch, right? And then you wake up, you're half asleep, you're driving, and you tend to go back to the same workplace as opposed to a new place.
Exactly.
It's the same thing that you're feeling right now. So that repetition over and over with the shocking feeling is basically going to break down that old muscle memory, and we're going to create the new beautiful statue for Grant's golf swing. All right, that's it for you guys on YouTube. But before you guys click off, Grant, why don't you give them some quick wrap-up points of the lesson?
Yeah, so today we worked on mainly 2 things. Keeping the club head outside the hands on the takeaway, which is crucial, and then getting an exaggerated feeling of flattening the club at the top of the backswing, so the forearm rotation. Then to finish off, we worked on straightening the right leg, especially with the longer clubs, and those are the main 2 or 3 things that fixed me today.
So talk them through the audience, because everyone's trying to change their swing, and we talked about that little narrow kind of window of feeling where it's hard to kind of get the perfect zone. Talk me through how hard that was for you to get, because you are obviously naturally athletic and a pro.
Right.
So talk us through how hard it was for you.
Yeah, so I practice a lot, so you ingrain a movement or motion so much that trying to move, we're only trying to move a little bit, but you really have to exaggerate the feeling to be able to move that shaft at all. So people watching at home, if you're trying to move the club to a different position, you really need to feel like you're overdoing it a lot to even get close to where you should be.
Yeah, I always talk about it like, imagine if you're putting on like 8 on the stump greens for 20 years plus, and then you go out there and you're playing on like 13, 12 on the stump greens. You're going to be terrible with speed control, right? Your first day. It's kind of like that. One more thing though, guys, before you leave. Grant, we have something special coming up, right?
Yes, we do. I'm going to be offering a 4-round lesson program supported by Kiwi Golf, and it's going to hold a lot of different things: how to play golf on the course, how to improve your scores on the golf course, and a little more insight knowledge from a pro golfer perspective.
Yeah, I think the easiest way to talk about it is, if you do a round lesson with me, we're gonna be hyper focused on swing and then kind of getting the swing out to the course. But more so what Grant's focus is, if you're one of those people that wanna win your country club championship, you wanna win some local amateur tournaments or national tournaments, Maybe you're like a college golfer that's looking to want to turn pro soon. You want to learn from an actual pro golfer who's out there actually doing it right now. This will be the best program for you. So you get to learn in that context of trying to play competitive golf. So thank you, Grant. I'm looking forward to that. And all his information will be down below, and I'll see you guys in
Thank you very much.
the next video. Let's do it.